All right, welcome to the August 1st edition of the Fake News Weather Report, Alarmist style. First thing we're getting scared about is we're looking at lightning maps. Looking at North America, 229 strikes per minute. What's going on in Minnesota? St. Paul is getting an oh my gosh. A little bit in Kentucky, a little bit in Tennessee, a little bit in Louisiana. But the Gulf of Mexico is a big old, oh my gosh. Looking at the U.S. AccuWeather Doppler radar animation, we can see there is rain across much of the country. We've got a solid stationary heavy rain over Texas, a bunch of heavy thunderstorms over the Florida Panhandle, Mississippi and Louisiana and Alabama. These areas right here, are hard hat weather. Possibly motorcycle helmet, depending on the severity. The atmospheric river has been shifted to the west. There is dry air pushing it over, and now the atmospheric river is way over here, and it's kind of getting dammed up. So, I mean, if you picture, it's kind of laking down here a little bit, and laking down here a little bit, and it's getting forced up this way. Yeah. And it's hitting Pennsylvania with some steady rain, too. I'm going to take a look at that, as there's some dry air, which is just uppercutting Pennsylvania, just coming from Maryland and bam, uppercutting Pennsylvania, pushing that moisture to the north. Let's see what's going on in the upper level. So we'll check out the ever popular NASA Goes water vapor animation. So, the U.S. is characterized by a couple of things right now. Number one, crazy dry air spitting out of the Atlantic Ocean, making a 90-degree turn to the north and uppercutting Pennsylvania, which is holding the atmospheric river, which is seen here, hostage in between this dry air, which is centered over Oklahoma. What's happening here is the jet stream is coming down, way down like this, and then coming up like that. And that's causing this stationary pattern here, causing people to be frightened, causing this little situation here to happen over New Mexico, where this cloud is just like evaporating and changing places and teleporting, and maybe some Navajo rituals going on there. Who knows? Who knows? If anybody knows, let us know, though, because it looks scary. All right, now let's look at some close-ups. Going to head down to the area where the jet stream makes its turn to the north. And no surprise there, we got a crazy atmospheric mixture going on. So if you're around the coastline of the Gulf of Mexico, around this area, get under a desk, put on a motorcycle helmet. Scary stuff. Take a look at that. Shoo! Now, let's take a look at what's going on in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is about to get punched, along with New Jersey. Jersey is going to get kind of slashed and punched at the same time, but Pennsylvania, starting in the southeast corner, is getting an uppercut from a bunch of dry air. Check it out. Dry air right here is just pushing north, and if Pennsylvania had a face, it would be getting punched in it. Is that a good fist? That's a good fist, right? There you go. Boom! Punch in the face. What else do we got? Lastly, let's take a look at the world size water vapor animation. to show you what's going on in the Atlantic, which looks very scary. We got this dry air coming all the way across the Atlantic here, associated with the Saharan dust. It's coming off of Africa. It's swirling all around the ocean. It's causing high pressure. Not really an anticyclonic pattern, but it's coming all the way over here and it's giving a push to this. It's being sucked by this layer of moisture here toward the east coast of the U.S. More dry air is coming up, and that's what is causing the uppercut to Pennsylvania. Very strange formation there. Looks like it could be Illuminati magic. Possibly the globalists are now targeting the mid-Atlantic states. Zoom out, give you a big picture of the world. How about that? And remember, on your way home, if you're driving, don't drink. And if you drink, don't get stuck in a haboob.